Good like, and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We're in the career mode. First of all, you're going to see the PPL exam. I've left that in, even though the footage is kind of chalked because of the HDR10 setting was still on. And just like the helicopter mission in the challenges section, OBS doesn't like recording things with HDR10 switched on. So it looks sort of washed out. Kind of like this. Kind of like this badge. That's what it kind of looks like. But yeah, you'll see that now. And then after that we're going to do our first mission, which is also chalked. And you'll see why once we come to it. So you can skip the PPL if you want. There you go, we've got it in here. We've already passed it. And then our specializations. Yeah, we only have first flight. And it's the Cessna. The 172. We're going to be running this for a while. But yeah, so we'll come back when we're ready to do the first mission. Alright, so here we are. Right, so you have to do a little walk around first, remove the chocks, the engine cover, the PO cover, the static port cover. I'm using the Xbox controller for this. It's absolutely horrible to do this without the Xbox controller. Remove that. Remove my PO cover. Yep. Chocks. You need to be closer to remove the chocks. Under we go. And skadoosh. There we go. Right, so. Get rid of that. That's going to be annoying. Alright. Master avionics. I should have done them two first and then that too, but it's okay. And then we're pretty much good to go. Come on.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Will do. Right, remove the parking brake. There we go. Right, so... oh yeah. Wait for clearance to taxi. You can go away. I don't know why that's up.
Cessna Golf, Echo Mike November Mike Taxi 2, and hold short of runway 09er using taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 122.905 when ready.
Alright. Alrighty.
Taxiing hold short runway 09er via taxiway. Charlie Cessna, Mike November Mike.
Give us a bit of power here. There we go. And then off we go. Right, it's a fair bit to the end. We need to hold short of the runway, so that's fine. I haven't done anything with my lights. I probably should. But it's okay. It's just a sort of mock training flight. Alright, kill the power. Onto the brakes. Round we go. Alright. I'm gonna have to ask the tower for clearance.
Dundee Tower Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike ready at runway 09er west departure. Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike QNH 101 tree departure to the west approved.
to the
Clear for
west of the
takeoff
roof.
runway 09er.
Alright.
Clear for takeoff runway 09er Cessna, Mike November Mike.
Right, so onto the runway we go. Looking left. Right. Oh, hello, instructor lady. Nothing coming down there, is there? No, we're good. I don't think traffic actually comes on until you've done certain licenses. Oh, the real world traffic. And this is not real world, so it's a completely different time of day and the weather is nice here. Which presently it isn't. Well, it actually might. It might be a nice evening in Dundee. It's not a nice evening where I am. Alright, so we're pulling a U-8 at the bottom of the runway. Taxi start, take off from runway. Alright, so it's... I'm guessing it's like a rolling start. Because it doesn't tell me to stop on the runway. It just says line up and go. Christ, it's a long way to the end of here. Jesus. Alright, kill the power because I don't want to flip the plane on the turn. That would be stupid. Add a touch of brakes. Don't go on the grass. Alright, so it's basically telling us we can go. So we'll give it a bit of throttle. Get lined up on the center line. And we're off. Right, so we're looking for 60 knots. That's 60. Whoa, rudder issues. Alright, climb at 500 feet.
Cessna, Mike November Mike, continue for west departure.
Acknowledge.
Dundee Tower Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike, continue for west departure.
Right, climb 1,000 and we're heading onto the crosswind leg. Gonna pull power back a bit. Oh, we are going over that 30-degree bank angle. Oh well, it is what it is. Gonna bring it back to about 1800. Bleed off some of that speed.
Dundee Tower Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike, 1,100 feet to land. Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike, Dundee Tower. QNH10, one tree fly. Left downwind, runway 09er. Make left
Stand
traffic runway
flaps.
09er Cessna, Mike November Mike. Cessna Mike November Mike Windcom cleared to land runway 09er.
Thank you. Acknowledge that.
Cleared to land runway 09er Cessna, Mike November Mike.
I want to be heading out the way because I don't want to be too close to the runway. So there's the base leg, and then we'll be on to final approach. We need to be at about 65 knots for touchdown. Yeah, see, we're quite high. Gonna cut all the power. We're gonna line up, and then hopefully we've got enough runway left to bleed off speed. Right, hold on. Now pull up. Gonna have to be a lot of flare here. Should be touching down there. Come on, bleed off that speed. Bleed off that speed. Ah, well. About 70. Reduce speed. I am reducing speed. Hold short. Alright, cool. Oh, well, we got the when able. That was fine. So we'll take a left here, and then
Cessna Mike November Mike contact ground on 122.905.
Alright, hold on. I need to hold short here.
Going to 122.905 Cessna, Mike November Mike.
Flaps back up.
Dundee ground Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike taxi to parking. Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Charlie.
Alright. Wait. Oh well, that's weird. I got a red mark for that, but I didn't do anything. Oh, it wanted me to taxi via Alpha Charlie, which is probably it wanted me to exit the runway over there. That's weird. It didn't give me time to acknowledge transmission. Obviously we're not going to fail because of that, but I don't think the communication comes into it. Set park and brake. And hold control shift E.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Thanks, lady. Oh, we got an E. That's fine. 956. Alright, that's fine. So, it was the plane landing. I knew that was going to be rough. We had to come in so fast because we were so high, and then try and bleed off all that speed just as we were over. Alright, this is going to give me a 50-hour loading screen. Oh yeah, loading headquarters. This might not take so long. It didn't, yay. Congratulations. Allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions. So, VFR. Private pilots cannot fly for commercial purposes. Damn you. And here's what we've got. And we've got the stealth plane. I'm tempted to select this in a free flight because it doesn't show up in there either. To see if it actually loads a plane.
on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully
Thanks,
that's the first
Scott.
of many steps on your career path.
Scott, whoa, he's a man.
PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
You got it, Scott. Alright, specializations.
As you can see,
I'm
the career
first
journey
flight.
of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area.
Cool.
As you build up your flight hours,
But you make
and
money
earn more
from that, so is that net
certifications,
commercialism?
other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Will do, thanks, Scott. Alright, so we've got all this. Oh no, I can't fly this because I need a high performance endorsement and tail wheel endorsement. But I can do this tail wheel endorsement for the Robin Cap. There's my Cessna Skyhawk. Another stealth plane. Other stealth plane. No, the Textron is there. The Beechcraft. Alright, so that's kind of neat. Now, I am going to do the license for this. Because I'll do it offline. But one of the challenges, you need like this. It uses the Airbus H125 to do the precision landing on the oil rig for the challenge. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the training. So we'll go back to HQ, right? There is a mission.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you.
Alright, Scott,
There's
thanks.
one mission currently available.
Sweet, thanks, Scott. What's the mission? Dundee sightseeing tour with David. What? What do you want to see in Dundee? Although the Discovery is here. That says the Valaris Viking. Oh yeah, it's an oil rig, okay. How old is this? I don't think this is still here. I have been to rigs that have been docked in here, and I've been on ships that have docked here as well. They only come as far as here. They don't cross under the bridge here. That's the Tay Road Bridge, and the rail bridge is actually, this should be it here. So there's the train station, and the train comes across here and goes over, and then it comes back in at this side and then heads out this way. But the bridge, the rail bridge doesn't seem to be loading. You can sort of see it there, but it doesn't seem to be loading in. But the road bridge is there. So that's weird. So what's your tour? What does he want to do? He wants to head to Muirhead. It is a 30-minute flight. Okay, we'll do it another day. We'll just basically do a video on that. I mean, who doesn't want to see Dundee? But over here, there's the... Where's the pool? Where did the pool used to be? There's like a dry dock. Ah, here it is. Here's the Discovery. And this is like Discovery Point. So there's actually a lot you can do here. There used to be a really awesome pool and a hotel and a casino and everything over here. I think that's since been demolished. It's been a long time since I've been here. Normally the only times you would go through here is if you're on the train. If you're on the train heading south. And you don't see anything because the train goes underground, like over here, and then it doesn't appear till it goes into the station, and then you either cross the bridge if you are heading to Edinburgh, or it keeps on going this way and goes all the way around and down if you're heading to Glasgow. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I am gonna do, so go back to HQ, right? There's the headquarters. companies, blah 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 blah. Certifications, one passed. Okay, so 02 first flight airplane missions. So I have to do 2 of these before I can do this. Well, that sucks. Because what I was going to do is, normally when I do the training, like I mentioned before, I will map controls on my flight stick and HOTAS as it's sort of going. It's a sort of very easy and very slow and sort of like calm way to sort of do it than trying to rush through and do everything at once. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But I have to do 2 flights first. Yeah, perform first flight airplane missions. Okay, so we have to literally do them. And the only mission we've got is the one for Davy. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. Through the magic of editing, we'll come back to it. Okay, so that was the PPL. We're back on the sofa here at the Flight Club in Dundee, and we're about to do our first mission, which you'll see is very broken. So there's Dundee. The airport, as you've seen in the CPL, is right on the River Tay there, and we're going up to Muirhead, where Dave wants to see his house. Now you can see here, it says the Skyhawk 172, that's all good, 11:43 in the morning, coming back at like 13 minutes past 12 in the afternoon. So, what, half an hour flight or something, if that. And it says flight conditions are VFR, visual flight reference. That's totally fine, but you'll see in a minute. Alright, here we go. So 11.72, 32 clouds on, clouds off, clouds off, and I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, so VFR is all good, except the mission. We'll come back once it's loaded. Okay, so here we are at the plane in Dundee. Right, we'll do the walk around. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day. Partially cloudy. Give me this. Remove that. Remove my PO cover. Yep. And into the plane we go. Alright, request boarding.
Everything's ready, George. You can initiate boarding.
George.
All noted.
There you go, there's Dave and his dad. Or Dave and his son. Wait, why is my guy wearing a helmet? That's kinda stupid. Alright, so we'll just do the quick start up. We're not gonna do the start from cold.
All set for a nice aerial adventure, pilot.
We sure are.
Hey, Captain, meet David. He's keen on discovering the sights around Muirhead. He's one of our friends, so I'm counting on you to treat him well and show him around. By the way, he's got his granddad with him.
That's his granddad.
Passengers look
Alright.
comfortable. You are good to depart.
But are we though? Engine started. Request taxi clearance. This is where the problems start.
Echo request taxi to the active west departure. Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike Dundee Ground Airport is currently IFR. Request denied.
Request denied, because the airport is currently in IFR conditions. So you can sit here all day and it will never change, even though it's a beautiful day and you can fly out of this airport IRL in real life in VFR conditions. Now I've heard other people have this problems. I read a comment saying that what the game is trying to do is factor in the real life weather at the airport at the time. Even though that's not switched on for this mission, it's sort of there in the background. And because the weather is so terrible here in Scotland at the moment, it's very cold, it's very dark, it's very windy, it's very wet. You never sort of get the VFR clearance. So what we have to do is, we'll release the park and brake, but then we have to hold to skip to takeoff. Oh no, it's not letting me hold skip to takeoff. There we go. Right, so it's gonna skip it because we have to do this. I don't know why the game bar stuff's coming up, but we're also gonna get this. Request taxi. Oh no. The request taxi thing doesn't work because we skipped it. Right, so that's broken, right? Where's my mouse cursor? Where is my mouse cursor? Uh-oh. Even my mouse cursor's not there. Nothing's working at all. No input, nothing from the controller. Nothing, no mouse, keyboard. Nothing is working. Well, that is fantastic, game. There you go. Oh no, it looked like it was... Okay, this is working. But I still can't request takeoff, right? Because it's broken. So we have to go into here. I for clearance, no. Ground sources. Yeah, so we have to skip that, get rid of that, and what we have to do is remove the parking brake and just go. And we'll have to do basically a runway incursion. There's nothing coming in anyway. We're sort of clear left and we're sort of clear right. What's happened to my view? That was really weird. Oh yeah, I was in the instruments. All right. So yeah, onto the runway, and then we have to go up to the bottom and turn. And it should give us the prompt.
I thought I'd be more nervous, but so far so good. The guys at the field said you're a super pilot, so we're in your hands now.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, Dave. Runway error empty. So I don't know what that means. But we're going to get a lot of infringements because we're not going to be able to talk to ATC at all. We're basically doing this flight illegally. And there's not much we can sort of do about it. Oh yeah, that's not the end of the runway. The end of the runway is down here. It kind of looks like the end of the runway. So we get no clearance to taxi, no clearance to enter the runway, no clearance to take off. We won't get clearance to land or taxi back to parking. So yeah, and this has happened to a few people. People have actually said that they've actually started from their sort of home airport. Right, we're just going to go onto the grass. It's a Cessna. It's good for grass. Right, initial climb. Off we go. So yeah, nothing from ATC. It is kind of windy. So 65 knots is liftoff speed. Up we go.
I could get used to this.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it there, Dave. Off to Muirhead. There you go. Lifting off. Oh no. Why are my flaps? Get those up. There you go. Now we should start to pick up a bit of speed. But I've sort of lost my prompts as well, because I cancelled them out. Right, we're exceeding that 30 degree bank angle. It's alright though. So you can see the weather is nice. It's totally fine. Can I get them back? No, that's communication. There you go. Fly to Muirhead. Right, we'll keep that on.
okay. Not scared.
I'm too excited to be scared.
We'll bring the power back a touch. It is a bit turbulent here. Ooh. There's no point in skipping the next flight phase. It's not that far away. We'll just fly it. Maybe try and trim it out a bit.
George was right. I don't feel afraid or dizzy.
Well, that's good. Right, that isn't going away. Ah, okay, because that was there. That's actually getting rocked about a fair bit here. Just want to hold her steady and sort of have a look around.
We've got a clear view of everything from here. I love it. Everything down below looks so tiny.
Everything down below looks so tiny. Where is Muirhead? I can't see Muirhead. Oh, there it is. Okay, so bring speed right back. 161 kilometers per hour is about 80 or 85 knots. I'm gonna bring it right back. We're gonna drop that speed. We've got the 1400 feet on the alt. There you go. Oh, and the music kicks in. Yeah, so it's somewhere in between 80 and 85 knots. It seems to be happy there, so I'll leave it there as we
Check
pass
this view,
over.
guys. Now look at my arm. Goosebumps.
Ooh, he's got goosebumps. There you go, there's Muirhead, in case you wondered what it looked like. There's a little bit more throttle.
I've never seen the area like this.
Maybe come up a touch. We're starting to lose a bit of altitude. There you go.
Look, that's my house.
Oh, you can see his house.
I actually managed to get a picture.
I can't even explain how happy I am to be sharing this with you. It means so much to me.
Oh, they're really enjoying this flight. The music is so weird.
Last but not least, thanks for showing us that.
That's no problem, my friend. Can I head back to the airport now? This is where I entered the loop, right? There you go. Right, so we're heading back for final.
Hey, it's shaking.
Dundee Tower, Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike is 3 miles northwest 1,300 feet with Echo to land.
He's not going to give us clearance to land.
Echo Mike November Mike Dundee Tower Airport is currently IFR. Request denied.
Get my flaps. We're going slow enough for flaps, so that's fine. So yeah, even though we can still get on to final, but they just don't give us the clearance, that's all. I kind of want to be lower.
I can't wait to tell everyone back home about this.
Okay, so final is a bit further up. There you go, final, and then the left turn onto final. We should bleed off a bit of speed here.
How's the guys? So David having a good time? Ready for
He
another
sure
round?
is. He's loving
Thanks
it.
for the ride, Captain. I'm ready for another.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
That's no problem there. Don't thank me yet. We haven't even landed yet. I don't want to overspeed these flaps, but I do need to get round and down. Yeah, it's so weird that it pushes you out so far for that final turn. It's okay though. We're coming in way squint, but there's plenty of runway here. Is there plenty of runway? And the wind is pushing us barely. Spin that around. Oh man, it's getting super hard to line up with the runway. Need to bleed off at speed. And we're down. Woofed. That was rough.
That gave me some serious chills.
Yeah, me as well. I thought we were gonna die. Stop at hold short. Right, we're going slow enough. That's fine. And then round we'll go. Get the brakes on because we need to stop here. Stop. It's not gonna let me, it's not gonna give me the clearance. I wonder if it's gonna give me the clearance if I ask for it on here. Yeah.
Dundee ground Cessna Golf. Echo, Mike November Mike request taxi to parking.
What the hell kind of car is that?
Cessna Golf. Echo Mike November Mike taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie. God damn it. It's not acknowledged taxi clearance.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Charlie Cessna Mike November Mike.
Alright, let's go. Oh, the ramps, the taxi stands right there. Or the apron. Parking spot. Whatever. Round we go. So literally just want me to go right there. Next to the fuel truck. And here.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool, well done.
Alright, well he's happy. Control shifty. Oh, we can just pull the mixture. That'll shut her down. Right. Oh, landing smoothness was terrible. It's so weird the way the aviation performance was 100%. So we got an A. We didn't get the S. I guess because of what? Terrible landing. But there you go. The first mission. I'm actually glad that's over and done with. The next one we do, because you can go to different airports now, fly different routes. The next one is also a sightseeing mission. There you go. Reputation went up a touch, plus 2% bonus. Straight up to level 3. I'll take it.
Nice work completing your first mission.
Thanks, Scott.
Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL in no time.
Yep, that's good. Okay, so the CPL which is your commercial pilot's license. I need two and I need 2,500. So that's basically going to bankrupt us. But we don't start making money until we get this. We could do the helicopter one as well. It's 3,500, so you can't actually afford that. You need to do a couple of flight missions first. 10,000 credits to get your instrument rating, which is kind of dumb considering that there's presently a bug in the game. I could have flown that IFR because I know how to do this. It's not an issue for me, but it's not how the game wants you to play it. And the fact that your very first mission is cancelled straight off the bat because you don't have IFR under your belt, the IFR qualification, is kind of stupid. And it's going to be a horrible experience for any new player of the game that sort of runs into that problem. It was for me. I just sort of laughed. I read a comment saying some guy just drove over the grass onto the runway and he was away and he still got like a B and just totally ignored ATC for everything. But for those people who want to do it sort of realistically, it's not going to be great. So back to HQ, let's have a look at the missions. More missions should have opened up. Now I don't want to fly out of Dundee again because it's going to be IFR.
First flight missions available right now. Take your pick which one you want to tackle next.
Alright, so this looks like, I think it's a ride with familiar faces to the local club around Peterhead. I might do this one. Now Peterhead, I stay here. Peterhead's right next to where I stay. I think this is potentially alongside, but this is Dundee. Yep. EGPQ. I think this is Fife. Does it tell you? Or is this the Fife one? Local club over at Perth. Perth's quite nice. But yeah, more places open up, and these are the special missions that you'll get. There's nothing over in Russia. That's sad. Oh no, there's this. Transport Airlines, Seoul. Destination Mike Veal. Oh yeah, it's the oil rig. That'd be kind of cool. Right, so we'll leave it there. We have to do one of these missions. So in the next episode, we'll do one of these missions, and then we will, once we've done the mission, we'll do the CPL, and then we'll be on to the money stuff. That'll be fine. This is Inverness. We're taking a flight tour above the Highlands. That may be good. 45 minutes. How long is this one? 30 minutes. 45 minutes. 45, 30. Yeah, they're all roughly 30, 45 minutes. That's fine. That's not massive. It's not too bad. Good enough for like to fit in a single episode. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that first episode. First mission done, private pilot license attained, and then we will continue on in the next one. But that's going to be it for me. I've been Danny, man. This has been Flight Sim 2024, and I will catch you later.